Okay, so this is another commentary video. I'm finally back from all the travel. I actually recently moved house, so I'm living in Cork now, and this is the new gym I'm training at. It's called FlyFit. It has like really good equipment, has illegal plates, and a decent enough platform. There's just like a number of problems with like this gym, like that platform. For example, it's great, but it's just not long enough for like Olympic lifts. I think it's like designed for deadlifting or something. So, like if I fail like a snatch, if I need to like run forward, if I fall back in a clean, it can be quite dangerous. So that's just like one problem with the gym, and it kind of just makes no sense because why did they spend like all this money on like illegal plates, and the platform isn't good for Olympic lifting. But yeah, this is like one of my first sessions at this gym. I think I worked up to 180 kilos in this session. It's pretty bad because I was quite tired from all like the travel. Like this is just like when I came back from America. So even though it was only 180 kilos, the jerk felt pretty hard. And this is the session I had with Owen. I think Owen hasn't been in my videos for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months at this point. But I actually didn't feel good this session at all. Like that snatch was good, but I went up to like 170 and I failed. Owen did like a bunch of waves with snatches. He ended up snatching 130 kilos a session. This is 150 kilos. Definitely not a good snatch. I think that is... Is that 110? I think it's 25 is an inside. No, this is 120, sorry. That was just 100 kilos. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with like wave training, it's basically where you work up to like a heavy weight in the snatch, and then you work back down, then you move back up. That's basically what like Ela Elan was doing before the Olympics and the 2014 Worlds and 2015 President's Cup in Russia. A lot of lifters in Kazakhstan were doing that style of training, so it's very effective. So you can see Owen's like moving up and then moving back down the weight. So this is 125 kilos.
Nice.
Sorry, 130 kilos. That was his top weight. And then he started to do some pulls, 130 kilos too. So this session I wanted to get like 170 and 200 kilos in the clean and jerk, but things didn't go so well. This is 200 kilos. Like the clean looked easy, but it actually felt really hard, and I just had no energy for the jerk. And it was after this session that I decided to just take a deload. I actually ended up taking like 3 days off training, which is something I never do really. I don't like taking days off training, but I just kind of needed that like mental break, I guess, from training. And yeah, this is after the 3 days of rest, so it was quite weak, and the lifts just felt very strange to me. They felt foreign, so the technique probably looks a bit off on these clips. Yeah, this session I just went light. I think it was just up to 120 or 110. I'm just trying to add a bit of volume to my training. So I've been doing like more doubles in the snatch, and I've been just doing more singles in the clean and jerk. I don't want to go into like a full like hypertrophy, high volume phase or anything, because my plan is to peak quite soon, maybe like the end of December, start of January. Yeah, this is 120 kilos here. Felt pretty good. So basically like the same idea that Zach is doing. He's competing in like a few weeks. So he doesn't want to like go into a full like hypertrophy phase, high volume phase. This is 130 kilos. I'm really trying to like improve my timing on like a dip, and I'm really trying to like increase the power of my drive as well. So one thing I kind of changed with my dip and drive is that like I'm really trying to like exhale on the drive to put more power into it. Another thing I changed with my jerk technique as well is like I have an open hand for the dip and drive now, so I'm not like holding the bar tightly for the jerk, dip and drive. You can see it here. I find that like that improves my like lockout speed in the jerk. When I had like a tighter grip around the bar, I felt like I had like a slower lockout. So this is 150 kilos. This is some pulls with, this is 190? Yeah, 190 kilos. So I guess my plan for like the next, I guess 5 weeks before I start peaking is just to, you know, increase the volume a bit and increase my strength. Like my squats are down at the moment. And my pulling strength as well. I want to increase my pulling strength. This is just, I think it's 210 kilos for a set of 5. Yeah, this actually felt heavy because this is just after I came back from the 3 days of rest. So even 210 kilos felt heavy for me on the squat. This is next session where I snatched 130 kilos for I think 10 singles. I wasn't really counting. I think yeah, 3 of the reps I did them without straps. Not trying to change anything or focus on anything in the snatch in particular because my technique is pretty good. I just need to make it more consistent. The same goes for the clean. It's really just my jerk that I need to work on. Like my jerk technique has improved with weights below 180 kilos, but once it gets above 180 kilos, that's where I'm like very inconsistent with my technique. I honestly think I just need to do like more front squats in my training. Like many people don't notice, but like front squats are a great accessory for the jerk. So yeah, what I did here was I just put plates like right in front of the platform in case I'd have to run off. It's just for safety reasons because the design of this platform is flawed. Like really, these like high performance gyms, when they open them up, they should like ask weightlifters and powerlifters like if the design is actually good. Because like if I was designing this place, I'd make like a number of changes. So clean and jerks this day actually didn't feel too good. Like this was bought like 2 days or 3 days after the deload, so still a bit weak here. That's the thing with taking like a deload or a few days off. Like when you come back, you'll be a lot weaker, and it takes just some like a small amount of time to get back to full strength. There I was talking about the music in the gym because it was awful. So this is 160 kilos. Jerk looked really slow there, and it was really slow with the next weight, which is 170 kilos. So yeah, that's the last clip of this video. Hope you enjoyed the commentary.